Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig Petty, and I am here with the legend himself, the star of the Matchmentary, the star of the Mat Test, the star of the Bear Pit 2024 Blackpool Magic Convention.
The star of the Bear Pit.
One of the stars of the Bear Pit.
No,
I love how they put your name last in the programme.
Well, yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, right at the bottom.
Shouldn't be there at all.
Like, look at these amazing performers doing the Bear Pit, and Matt.
And Matt.
He's there as well. In all seriousness, I don't think there's anyone in history who, like a year ago, you didn't really do magic.
It's not, I didn't really do magic. I didn't do magic at
all.
all.
You were in the middle of season 1 of the Matchmentary this time last year.
Oh, okay. So
you were kind of learning. And then a year later, your name's in the programme for the Blackpool Magic Convention.
People keep screenshotting off, like, my profile off the app and sending it to me. I'm like, yes, I'm aware it's there.
It's ridiculous. I don't think anyone's turned that around so quickly.
It's terrifying.
Oh, it is. It's ridiculous. Did you see my comment on my Facebook post?
That I'm going to die on my arse.
And I'll be laughing my ass off.
Yeah, thanks.
I like to feel that I'm a positive influence as a mentor.
And I've just found out
that
I'm going to have about 3 seconds to get there from the Kids Entertainer of the Year show.
Not Kids Entertainer, Family Entertainer.
Family Entertainer of the Year show?
Yeah.
Because I'm helping Ryland with his show.
Well, pretty much teching the whole thing.
Teching the show, choreographed the show. And then, so I'm going to be involved in that show.
Oh, massively involved.
And then...
running.
I've got to run. Do you know about this?
No.
So, the Family Entertainer of the Year, massive show on one of the main stages at the Blackpool Magic Convention. You know, me and Ryland have been working together to do this, I'm choreographing the show and teching it for him and all that kind of stuff. Well, literally the second that show finishes, the Bear Pit starts. So I've got like -3 seconds to get from one side of the convention to the other and then just perform in the Bear Pit. So I'm not going to have any time to chill out and compose myself and have a smoke and get ready. I'm literally in the clothes that I'm going to be in to backstage at the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to just run straight down to the Bear Pit and then just start performing in the Bear Pit.
And then you've got to immediately run back to the dealer
And then
booth.
immediately go back to the dealer hall to carry on.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
You've been spending way too much time with this prick. If that's
it's
your
great,
role.
you know. If you go deep or you don't go at all. You know,
Go deep.
Go big or go home. Go big or go home.
Go deep or don't go at all.
Yeah, something like that. I thought we'd do a card trick.
Why the fuck not?
I thought we'd do a couple of card tricks. My goal is to fool the ever-loving shit out of you, and then
With a card trick?
and then explain to you and everyone else at home how it's all done. And there's a reason I'm doing this, but
You're going to try and form it with a card trick.
with a card trick. Yeah, with a card trick.
Do you reckon we might get fooled by card tricks anymore? As we've seen like a gazillion of them.
Oh, look at you. Do you know who I am? I'm Matt Clooney, star of the Matchmaker. Do you think I get fooled by card tricks anymore? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I fucking am?
Do you think there's anybody else in the country that's seen more card tricks than me and him?
Probably not. 52 cards. 52 possibilities.
Okay.
Yeah? What I would like you to do, my friend, is name a card.
Out loud?
No, whisper it. Yeah, out loud.
8 of diamonds.
Do you want to change your mind? Because I don't want you saying later on, I made you pick the 8 of diamonds.
Might pick a card.
Oh, he does want to change his mind.
3 of spades.
3 of spades.
Sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to take a card. Yeah. Can you take that card for me and put it face up somewhere into the middle of the deck? Well, I wanted you to leave it sticking out, but that's okay. It's my fault. That's okay. Right there. Yeah, yeah. Right
Okay.
there. Is that fair?
Sure.
I haven't done anything. You literally, I took the 9 of hearts. You pushed it into the middle. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
I want you to see that I don't do any moves. No moves. I'm just going to spread through. You put it right there, next to that card.
Mm-hmm.
What was the card that you named, Mike?
3 of spades.
3 of spades, I think.
You don't have to look at it if you don't want to. I mean, it's totally up to you. Ooh. That's a bit good, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. That was a bit epic.
Can I look at the deck?
Of course you can. It's a regular deck.
Can I look at the deck? Can I...
Bless you. You
Okay,
watching
I mean,
that-
but no, I mean...
if you're watching at home, who's this an impression of? I don't think there's anyone in the world that's seen as many card tricks as me.
I mean, that statement still stands.
Do you think card tricks can fool me anymore? I'm Matt Cluley. I am the
I
star
didn't-
of the documentary,
that's
don't you
not
know?
what- that's not what I
Look
said.
at me, my little cherry cap on.
You sound like an 85-year-old Chris Congreve.
Yeah, let's do
No,
some
I mean,
rapid
no,
fire
I mean,
stuff.
I think I know how that's done. Mike, how do you think you know? Do you think you know how it's done? What?
No.
You've got no idea.
No.
Fuck, I thought you might know. How it was.
Was that your idea of knowing how it was done? Ask me.
Yeah.
Look, let's
I actually don't know how that was done.
let's try something else. Name a
Hold
card.
on.
Yeah.
So you picked a card.
Mm-hmm.
He just took. You did a full shuffle, then took the top card off, right?
I didn't do a full shuffle. I literally just cut the deck and gave you a card.
So you didn't shuffle them at all.
No.
But then I put the card in, right?
Yeah.
I put the card in,
Yeah.
and then he just spread them out, took the bottom card,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the card.
Yes. That is exactly what happened.
That can't be though, can it?
But it was.
Because that's not possible. So it can't be what happened.
Should we try something else?
Are you going to show us how that's done?
Yeah, in a minute, yeah. You can do something else. Can you cut about, it's up to you where, but roughly around about a third of the cards, and put, well, maybe a quarter, about a quarter or so, and put it
There's
over
loads of people screaming at the video now, going, "Oh, I know how that's done.
Probably,
Fucking idiot, Matt. You should know how that's done."
Well, they'd be right. Cut about a quarter of the cards there. And cut about a quarter there. Normally you do this with 3 people, but I'm stuck with you. And
Stuck with me.
maybe a few more, like half or whatever, I don't really care. Did I influence where you cut at any point? Did I influence the cutting procedure?
Well, you told me to cut them into quarters.
Okay, I'm going to look away. Have a look at the bottom card of this pile, and then put your hand on top of it. Yeah? Look at me. Let me just engage my inner Matt Cooley. Oh, look, he's smiling a little bit wonkily. That tells me it's a black card. Did you see how he looked away there? That tells me that he was looking to the earth. He was looking into the skies. That tells me it was a club. You were thinking of a club. Oh, look how he's expressionless now. He's giving me no expression. That tells me it's a number card. And see how his like little smile has appeared there? That tells me it's a 9. It's the 9 of clubs. You were thinking of the 9 of clubs there, Matt. 9 of clubs. Otherwise known as the 7 of hearts. I was tired. In my defense, it was my defense. In my defense, I was a little bit tired. I'm very sorry. That's my mistake. Can I try again?
Ah! Did he bring it up?
Yeah, no, I really did. I wasn't focusing. I was focusing too much on taking the piss out of you.
I love it.
No. Okay. Yeah, I fucked it up. But I'm going to own that mistake.
We've got that on film forever.
I'm going to own that mistake. Cut quarter again. Fuck off. Cut quarter. I'm going to own that mistake.
Ice.
And again. In my defense, like I say, I was really tired. Right, okay. Are you ready? I promise you I'm not going to mess it up this time. Oh, I'm going to focus this time. So look at the bottom card. No messing around. Serious stuff now. Look at me, concentrate. Red card,
Get on.
heart, high card, 10 of hearts.
Okay, I think I've just figured out how he's doing it.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Well, look, I won't even look at this one. Put your hand on it. Diamond. Court card. King of diamonds.
I definitely know I was doing it.
Well, no, let's do it this way. Look at the bottom card of that one, and then shuffle them.
What?
Shuffle them,
You look at the bottom card.
and then shuffle them.
Shuffle them.
Give them a shuffle. Really good shuffle. As good as your ability allows you to do. Yeah, you happy?
Yeah.
Now spread the cards out so you can see them all. You're going to give me a 1 second look at all of those cards. So spread them out so you can see them all. And you're going to let me look at them for 1 second. I'm going to try and tell you every single card you've got in your hand. And I'll leave your card till last. Give me a 1 second look. Okay, spread them out so you can see them. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to look away. If I get a card, put it face up in my hand. I'll see if I can get all of them. Okay. The 4 of clubs was definitely there. I saw the 4 of clubs. And near it was the 2 of hearts. So the 2 of hearts was there. There was also, it wasn't a heart. It wasn't the 2 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. There was the 7 of diamonds there. There was another club as well.
No, I definitely know I was doing it.
There was the 3 of clubs. There was the 3 of clubs there. Yeah. There was a 4 of hearts. Yeah. 6 of diamonds, and there was a really high card as well, an ace of spades. There was the ace of spades there, and a 5 of hearts, and there was a 9 of spades and a 2 of spades. The 9 of spades and the 2 of spades were together. There should be about 8 cards left. Is that right? About 8 cards left?
No.
Less than that.
Yeah.
Okay. There was 2 queens, but there was also there was a queen of hearts, there was a 3 of diamonds, and there was another queen. It was a black queen. Was it club or spade? I think it was club. It was the queen of clubs. There was an 8 of hearts. That should leave us with 2 cards. Is that right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 cards. Both spades.
Just get on with it. I know you know what they are.
Both spades. There was the 6 of spades was not the card, which means that the card you were thinking of was the 5 of spades.
Yeah, very good. Okay, I definitely know how he's doing it.
Okay. I should hope you do at
Yes.
this point, because obviously I've asked you to start learning the mem deck, and so you should know the first 10 or 12 cards. What I wanted to do in this video
Just give me an example of what you can do with that kind of stuff that isn't Stebbins.
Yeah, because I think, right. No, but I think it's important for you to know this and important for other people to know, because I had a question on the Q&A recently, which is, what's the best stack to use, a Stebbins or a mem deck? And I've never really sat down and talked to you about mem decks. I showed you the Stebbins stack right at the very beginning because it was easy. You could pick it up immediately.
Yeah.
And the advantage of the Stebbins stack is that you can have someone take a card, they can look at the card, and by looking at the bottom card, you obviously know what the card is. Mm-hmm. Yeah? You can do that with this as well. This is a mem stack, obviously. This is a mem deck. You can do exactly the same thing with that. The problem with Stebbins, and I've released a project on the Stebbins, as you know, the problem is there's a lot more you can do with mem deck.
Yeah.
Now, mem deck, the thing, by the way, the 2 routines I just showed you, one was a variation of, the second one I did with the 3 piles, was a variation on a Bill Malone trick that I put on my forecast project through the 1914. I genuinely did mess it up the first time because I was really too busy taking the piss out of you. And I could have got myself out of it, but I thought it'd be better to just start again so you can see how it was done properly. The first one was called Test Your Luck by the late, great Darwin Ortiz.
Okay.
Now, there are so many things you can do with the mem deck that you can't do with a Stebbins deck. And I'm going to go through some of them. Okay?
Yeah.
So first of all, the thing about a mem deck is, unlike Stebbins, you know the position of every single card in the deck. Mm-hmm. Once you've learned a mem deck, it's instant recall, whether they say the number or the card. So name a position in the deck.
37.
So I know immediately that the 37th card is the 7 of spades.
Okay.
Now, I could...
I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Should
11,
be
12,
12.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 7 of spades. Okay? Name a different number.
It's quite impressive, isn't it?
Name a different number.
4.
4. So the 4 be, be the 3 of clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of clubs, right? So you know the position, but you also know it from cards. So name a card.
5 diamonds.
5 diamonds, that's the 25th card in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 5 spades. 5 diamonds, sorry, that's what you said, right? So knowing this, my favourite thing to do with a mem deck is just to fucking jazz with it, Matt. Like, for example, let me show you what I mean. If you know a couple of nice false cuts and a couple of false shuffles or false mixes, you can achieve absolutely anything. So, for example, Michael, name a card.
2 of spades.
The 2 of spades. Watch this. So we've got S, P, A, D, E, S. That's spades. Yeah?
Yeah.
And 2, right? T, W, O. That's the 2 of spades, right?
Yeah.
There you go, that's the 2 of spades. Now that's an example of jazzing with the mem deck. Because I know the position of every single card in the deck, I'm just figuring out when they name a card, how I'm going to get to it. And it's a different thing every single time. Michael Close came up with this idea of jazzing with the deck. And honestly, this is what I do all of the time at gigs. So name a card now.
King of Hearts.
King of Hearts, well, I know, right, so this is what it would look like. I want you to cut maybe sort of over half the deck, maybe about 30 odd cards. If you could cut that for me, that would be amazing. It's up to you how many, but you know, roughly. Okay, that was nice. That was good. I mean, you wanted what, the King of Hearts? Mm-hmm. So you cut exactly to this point, yes? So if I just go H-E-A-R-T-S, right? And what was the card you wanted?
King of Hearts.
I mean, I think you did an amazing job. Now, that's an example of, like, I know, right, so let's just recap what I did there. I know that I know the position of every card in the deck. So when you say King of Hearts, I know that's 35 cards down. So I said to you, cut about 30 odd cards. I look at the bottom as you cut, and I see 2 of clubs. That tells me it's 27. In my head, I'm thinking, 27, if I go hearts, that's going to be very near to 35. So H-E-A-R-T-S, that got me, I know that's 33. So I know that the King of Hearts is 35, 2 down, so I just ended up doing a double lift. You can't do stuff like this with Stebbins. You can do the Stebbins stuff, so I can have you pick a card, and I can cut the deck, and I can look at the bottom card, and I know this is the 28th card, and obviously you're going to have picked the 29th card, which is the eight of diamonds. So I can do the stuff that anything that you can do with Stebbins, I can do with this, 100%. But I can do an awful lot more with this. There's loads of routines that you can do with mem decks that you can't do with anything else. Give you another example of jazzing. Name a card.
7 of diamonds.
The 7 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want the 7 of diamonds?
Yeah.
You positive?
Yeah.
Here's the interesting thing. If I snap my fingers, the 7 of diamonds jumps to the top of the deck and changes into a 4 of clubs. Not impressed. If I take the 4 of clubs though and change it, I can change it into the 7 of diamonds. Now, obviously, it's only an illusion. It's not real. That's because it was 4 of clubs. So that's knowing that the 7 of diamonds is 3 cards down. So I can just turn over the top card and do a twirl change. Now, I'm doing this as a magic-y type demonstration. But if you're into mentalism, you don't have to. You can go in a completely different way. Like a lot of mentalists use mem decks and jazz with them and do like think-stop routines and stuff. Name a card.
Jack of Clubs.
So I know where the Jack of Clubs is. It's the 36th position. So let's just go through it. So Jack of Clubs, I know it's 36. So I'd say cut off about 30 odd cards. Okay, so I now know that you have no clue of cutting off 30 odd cards because that's 26 cards. But that's okay. So I know that you cut off 26, and I know that Jack of Clubs counts as 10.
26 is bad.
No, but I know that the Jack of Clubs is at the 36th position, and I know Jack and Clubs comes to 10. So all I'd have to do is go J, A, C, K, C, L, U, B, S, Jack of clubs. How strong is this, Matt? Seriously.
It's crazy.
But you can also, like, have them go, look, here's what I want you to do. Like, I've got this, in Buena Vista Shuffle Club, there was a routine called Card College. I put my own version of it on my 1914 project, Forecast. But it's the idea of being able to weigh the cards, which is one of the most impressive things that you can do to somebody. So, for example, just cut a packet of cards onto my hand. Are you sure you want to cut this? Are you sure, yeah? Now, I know by giving you these, there's exactly 22 cards. Because I just look at the bottom and I see the 8 of spades. So I know there's 22 cards. So I can literally say to you, 22, and you can count them, and there'll be exactly 22 cards. So I can say, count those cards. One at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Or I can have you name a number and cut to that number. So I can say, for example, name a number, name a position in the deck.
18.
18 would be there. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Because I've practiced dead cutting. I know that when you say 18, that's the king of clubs. When I cut, I did the same thing. I cut 20. I cut the jack of hearts. I was close. I was 2 off, so I just let 2 run, boom, and that's 18. There is so much you can do with a mem deck. There is literally, because it takes any pick a card trick and it turns it into a think a card trick.
Yeah.
So, for example, we'll do one more. Name a card.
2 of spades.
Two of spades. So again, I know that's in the 10th position. So I'd say that this is an example of how you can do it as a mentalist. You go, look, I'm just going to go through the cards like this. And all I want you to do is, when you see your card, that you only freely, I want you to think stop. Whoa, you thought stop there. And my head was turned in the other direction. You could have named any card, and I was looking in the other direction. I told you to think stop, and I was able to pick up on when you thought stop.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Now, you're being uncharacteristically quiet.
I'm thinking.
Right, so let me ask you...
My brain's going nuts.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that if you had the ability to do even half of that stuff, you would do it?
Yeah.
And I'm not even showing you the cool tricks that like various different people have published over the years. I'm not showing you the really awesome stuff you can do with it. I'm literally just jazzing with this and explaining how different things are done. So here's the question for you. You said you would absolutely, if you were able to do that, because it's not sleight of hand. I know you don't really care.
It's not sleight of hand. It's just, you've got the uncanny ability to remember shit. Like, just going, that card, oh, it's number blur. You don't even think about it. It's just there.
Do you know why I don't? Because I've practiced it.
Terrible memory.
But the nice thing about this, you go on about how you're always busy and you don't have time to do half the stuff that I ask you to do. This can be done anytime. So I'm doing like my New Year's resolution.
Oh, it's actually...
Listen. My New Year's resolution is to be a bit more fit, and I'm losing weight. And I've been to the swimming pool every single day this week. Mm-hmm. And when I've been swimming, I've just been like reciting it in my head. I've just been going 4 of clubs, 2 of hearts. Once you the level of practice this requires, and the level of rehearsal isn't sitting there in front of a close-up map watching a DVD or watching a download. It's not sitting there like learning a new move and getting frustrated.
I know.
It is literally just going over it in your head over and over again. Yeah, Stat Guru, great. But
David Murphy, I was talking to David Murphy about this exact thing the other day because he messaged me like we do all the time. And we've been talking about Memdeck quite a lot because he's got it, he knows it.
And do you know how? Wait, you know why he's got it?
Because you told him to.
Because I had a one-to-one session with him, and he kept going on about how he doesn't do it. I had a one-to-one. David Murphy's in the gold. The gold is a gold member of the Netrix, so I mentor him twice a month. And I had a session with him last night.
Okay.
And he was just so excited. It was in this session just on the mem deck. It's one of the reasons I decided to do this with you today, because I was chatting to David about it last night.
Right. Okay.
And he was just saying, "I'm so glad you got me to learn the mem deck," because
he keeps telling me to do it.
Yeah. And I was showing him some of the routines that you can do. Now he's got it down. He's like, "Oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. That's incredible." Like, there's no
It's totally worth it.
excuse.
I'm not giving excuses. It's totally worth doing. I want to know it, but I know how long it's going to take me to do it because my memory is shit. I've got a terrible memory. I always have.
Anybody can
Friends
do that.
in school used
Ryland
to
learned how to do that at the
my
age.
memory was that bad.
Ryland learned how to do that at the age of 6.
Yeah, but he's like a fucking wonderkin, isn't he? Like, he could do anything. That's not a fucking... Like, you keep going, oh, well, Ryland could do it. So, Ryland could do things that 98% of the population can't do. Like, that's not a thing. Like, just going, Ryland could do it doesn't mean that I can do it.
But you can do it.
I've
I
seen with
can
that
do it.
stupid cane thing.
I can do it.
I mean, that's a different thing. But, I mean, you've just got a memory for this stuff. You don't remember anything else. The only thing in your life that you remember is magic tricks.
No, I remember
You
your
nothing.
birthday.
When's my birthday? When's my birthday? At this point, the vast majority of the viewers are going to be able to tell you when my birthday is because the amount of times that we've had this conversation.
August.
No, it's not. Obviously, it's not.
February?
It's the same month as yours.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
You bellend.
I didn't know.
Yours is the 16th,
No, mine's the 12th.
12th, and then mine's after yours,
What day?
the 30th.
That is close.
It is close. We have this every year. Every couple of months we have this conversation and you can't even remember what month my birthday is.
No.
And I see you 8 days a week most weeks. So your memory for anything other than magic tricks is shocking.
Yeah.
When's Thea's birthday?
I know that one. Hang on. Hang on.
Why do you think he had it tattooed on his arm?
5th of March.
Yeah.
5th of March.
Yeah.
Ryland's is the 12th of November.
Yeah. I know you'd know violence because he's your retirement fund. But
It's funny because it's true.
when's Sarah's?
Huh?
When's Sarah's?
May.
May the what?
End of May.
May the what?
It's somewhere between the 25th and the 31st. I don't know.
Doesn't know his wife's birthday.
I know roughly when it is.
How long have you been married?
I've got no clue.
See? He doesn't know anything. He knows nothing. If it doesn't involve magic tricks, the next time you see Craig Petty out and about at a convention,
No, come on.
the
I
street,
know a lot
whatever,
about marketing.
ask him a question that doesn't involve this job. Magic, the marketing of magic, the sales of magic, or the running of companies that do magic. Ask him a question that doesn't involve anything to do with magic. You won't know the answer.
That's true. You are right.
Whereas my brain is full of all different kinds of shit.
Okay. You do murder mysteries.
I do murder mysteries.
You have to learn an incredibly long script.
I can't do it like that though, because the second anyone that's ever done theatre or has learned to script for anything will tell you that unless you want to run, like with Rocky, I couldn't do this, and it was a very different way of learning the script for this exact reason. But every murder mystery and stuff that we do, every theatre show that I've ever done, any of that kind of stuff, you learn the script, and then the second you walk off stage, it's gone. You'd never be able to recite it again. I did a murder mystery last weekend. I couldn't tell you a single word I said in the whole thing because I learnt the script, and then the second it's gone.
That's actually like Ryland. I asked him the other day to give me his AGT script. Not a
Gone.
clue. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Couldn't even remember where to
Because he
start
doesn't
it.
need it anymore.
No.
So the second you don't need it anymore, you clear a little bit of space in your brain, it just goes. You know what I mean? It's like clearing out the recycle bin on your computer. Once
Yeah.
it's gone, once you're done with it, it's gone.
Yeah.
So if I learnt a mem deck, the first time I went the way that I remember stuff normally, I'd go and perform it, do it once, get it right, and then I'd fucking forget the whole thing. So I can't learn it like that.
The bottom line
I've got
is...
this app that's supposed to be helpful. But from what I can see, it's basically just the cards with the numbers on them, and you just have to remember them, and then you click practice, and it lets you practice.
40.
What?
40. 4 of spades is 40.
It says 45 there.
Oh, it's a line.
Oh, select where to cut.
What?
I don't know.
I don't understand what it's asking you to do.
Neither do I. It was the 7 of clubs.
Weird. All right,
Select previous card from the King of Hearts.
Oh, so 34. That would be the you put a 10 of 10 of spades. Yeah.
Oh, he's got it right as well. Oh, this is no, I can't do that because that's going to make it look like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I've got an app. There's another couple of apps. Apparently, I'm going to get all of them. I will.
Because
I will
here's
try.
the thing: it's not sleight of hand, and you can practice it anywhere. You can practice it on a sales call. You can practice it in the office. You can practice it on your bike.
Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling Slightly Unusual. What data is it you're looking for? 8 of Hearts. So no, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm just reciting mnemonic. I suppose you could do with the months, like up to 30 or 31. Like, what date are you looking for? 28th? Oh, that's me. You know what I mean? You could have, every time somebody said a date to me, I could then...
Well, the diary trick with...
like 31 to 52, I'd be screwed. I'd never get them. But
the diary trick with mnemonic is amazing. You get a year to view diary. It's a Michael Close idea. You get a year to view diary. So, you know, like like a pocket diary where there's got
I'm
like...
aware of what diaries
where you
are.
open it up and there's a week, you know, whatever.
I've seen a diary before, Craig.
So what you do is you fill it in with playing cards.
Right.
But what you do is you add up the day and the month. So, for example, you were the April, what was it? April the something?
30th.
So that would be
35.
3 add 4. 30 add 4 is 34. So you'd write the card that's in the 34th position, which is the 10 of spades, next to that date. What's your date of birth?
The 5th of April.
5th of April would be
Like a week
5-4,
before his.
which is 9. So you put the 9 of spades there. So whatever the two added together, whatever that is in the deck, you do it. So then what happens is you give somebody this diary from the very beginning. Think about this from a mentalism trick. You give this diary to somebody from the very, very beginning, right? And you don't even need a deck set up in them deck. You just give them the diary and you say to somebody, I've got this deck of cards, and it's a normal deck that they've shuffled that you've been using for anything else. And you say, what's your date of birth? And let's say he said the
He's forgotten
April
already.
or something. I know it comes to 9 because it was the 9 of spades, so it'd be April the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just go through
Remembers that because it's to do with the magic trick.
You just go through the deck and you just cut the 9 of spades to the top, right? You should say, look, I've got this deck of cards here. Then you'd force that 9 of spades, normally with a cross-cut force. So can you cut the cards, complete the cut? Brilliant. I gave you that diary at the beginning. Look up the card. So they look up the card, which is the 9 of spades, and they don't say anything. And you say, you cut the deck any way you wanted to. Let's look at where you cut. I mean, that's killer. That's an example of a mem deck trick that doesn't even need to be a mem deck. You don't even need to carry a mem deck around with it. Like, the options are just unlimited. They really are. And you don't need to learn sleight of hand. And I don't understand why everybody watching this does not learn a mem deck. Because I see so many people on the channel going, I wish I had more time to practice. You can practice this anytime. Me and Ryland, when we're on journeys to gigs or whatever, we test each other. So I'll say something like, hey, Rye, King of Hearts minus the Jack of Hearts. And he'll be thinking, right, okay, King of Hearts is 35, Jack of Hearts is 20, so the answer's 10, but he has to give me the answer in a playing card. So he goes, 2 of spades. And we just practice with each other like that. And it's practice.
That may be the geekiest thing I've ever heard.
And then he'll turn around to me and he'll go, 9 of diamonds divided by 7 of diamonds or something. You know, and we'll just test each other and we'll have to give each other the answer in a playing card.
See, that's making me not want to know the mem deck.
But the point...
You were doing quite well up until that point, but now you're going the other way.
The point is, you can learn it in your head. You
I'm not
don't...
going to learn it anywhere else, am I?
No, but your biggest issue is I don't have time to do this. I've got acting and I've got
It's not that,
and
like,
dancing.
you're
and-
absolutely right. It's just memorising stuff, and then being
And
in a
I've given you
gigging
the method.
situation, I would have to...
And I've given you the method to do
Your
it.
method
Hang on,
was...
my method, which everyone on the internet has said is brilliant and has helped people like David Murphy
Your
learn
first
the
method.
fucking thing.
The first method you gave me while we were in the van, and I was expecting this massive pearl of wisdom. Your method was take the first 5 cards. So in order to be able to memorise a mem deck, which is 52 cards, to memorise this deck, I've got this really killer thing that you can do, this method that you'll do, and it's dead easy, and like you'll just be able to do it, and it'll be done, and then you'll have it forever. And like it's super simple. So to get the 52 cards and to remember the 52 cards in order with the positions that they're in, what I need you to do is take the cards and then remember them.
There's a bit more to it than that.
I was like, what the fuck?
There's a bit more to it than that. A little bit more to it than that, yeah.
I was like, fucking seriously? And it was like, what, 2 o'clock in the fucking morning in a van somewhere in Cambridge or whatever it was?
You, me and Kat.
I was like,
And Kat can remember them better than you.
Me. Yeah, because I was driving in the rain, trying not to kill you and Kat and destroy all of the illusions. And you're going, Matt, what's the 4 o'clock? Fuck off, I'm driving.
Kat got it.
Kat wasn't driving.
Look, are you going to learn it?
I
want
will
you to be
endeavour.
accountable to the people watching you.
I'm gonna text David in a minute and tell him to watch this because David's gonna help me learn mem deck. I don't know how. I've only just decided now. But David got it.
I can help you.
Yeah, I know. But you just give me ridiculous deadlines and shit. I'll work with David. David can help me.
You should learn it within a week.
Exactly.
That's not a ridiculous deadline. Rylan learned it in a day.
Right, in a week.
Yes.
A week from today.
Yes.
Should we just have a look at my diary?
Go ahead.
Over the next 7 days.
Right.
This
what
is
you
the
got?
next 7 days in the life of Matt.
Right. Okay, go on.
Okay, so what's today? Monday the 8th. Okay?
Yeah.
So Monday the 8th, we're doing this and we'll work all day. Mm-hmm. And then we moved house over the weekend. So I've got to go and put my life in order tonight.
Okay,
right?
fair enough. Monday's
Tomorrow,
out.
I'm then at work all day.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, I'm not. Tomorrow, I'm not.
You're in a recording studio.
Tomorrow, I'm in a recording studio all day with you doing the song for Ryland's show.
Yep.
And then I've got a murder mystery rehearsal tomorrow night.
Yes.
Okay. Wednesday, I've then got... Am I allowed to say that yet?
You've got.
I've got something to do in the day in between being at work. So I've got work, then I've got something to do, then I've got work.
Yeah.
And then on the evening, I have... what have I got tomorrow evening?
You're meeting up with
Wednesday
Ryland.
evening. I'm meeting with Ryland. Thursday, I'm then in work all day. And then the second we leave work, we are driving down to London to go to the session convention.
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are at the session convention.
Yes.
All day.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
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 And then Monday, we are at the Magic Circle.
Yes.
But in between there, I've got to drive back here on the Sunday night to drop Ryland off because he's got to be at school at Monday. And then drive back to London to go to the Magic Circle.
Yes.
Right. So within those next 7 days, when the fuck am I supposed to be learning the mem deck?
You do it in your head.
It's easy to do.
1
in
is
your head.
4 of clubs, 2 is 2 of hearts, 3 is 7 of diamonds, 4 is 3 of clubs. The list goes on and on. It's not fucking difficult.
It doesn't go on and on. It goes to 52.
Yeah.
And that's easy when you know it.
Guess what? I didn't know it once upon a time. Do you know
How
how I
long
learned
ago?
it? Do you know how I learned it?
How long ago?
I'll tell you. Interesting story. I learned the mem deck. Tom Crosby taught me the shadow stack years ago, which is his version of the mem deck. And I learnt it, and then I promptly forgot it. Because I realised that if I don't actually constantly think about it, I will forget it. So I stopped thinking about it and stopped. And I did do it for years. And you know how I ended up relearning it?
By just remembering them.
No. Ryland, at the age of 6, wanting to actually learn the mem deck. And so I taught him my method for learning the mem deck. But in order to teach him, I had to test him. And so I found that I was learning them myself because I was testing him literally every single second of every single day. I was like, okay, Ryan, what's 40? 4 spades. And so I ended up learning it by accident.
You learnt it by accident?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Look, I have no purpose for this video. I just wanted to sit down. I thought it would be useful
What
for
do you mean you've got no purpose for this video?
Other than, normally there's a purpose for this, for the stuff that we do on Magic TV.
Is this not like a Matchamentary episode or anything?
I don't know. What is it, Michael?
I don't know.
We don't know.
So there's not actually any fucking reason for me to be here. I could be working.
Yeah. I just...
You're the boss!
I just figured there's a lot of people ask about mem decks. It'd be actually really useful to sit you down, show you a mem deck trick or two, show you how you can jazz with mem decks.
There's no reason
and
for
get
this
you
video.
excited about using the fucking mem deck. Because people ask me what's the difference between Stebbins and mem deck. I've released projects on both and they're both great, but this is the gold standard. The Stebbins deck, this does everything the Stebbins deck does, and a fuck ton of stuff that the Stebbins deck doesn't do. And as your performing repertoire is still quite limited, having this in your tool belt, putting this in your little utility pouch would make you such a better performer. The way that you could use this, because you would string the shit out of this. You would make this feel like the most amazing, because you're very good at presenting magic. I think that you could really kill with this if you could be bothered to lock it into that noggin.
Yeah, but I've got a million other things to lock into this noggin at the moment. Like an entire Bear Pit act, an entire show to do on the Monday, and doing all of Ryland's show, and everything else we're doing, and learning tricks for the Matchamentary and the Craig tests and all that. I know, I can see it. It's the smallest violin in the world.
It's the smallest violin in the world. Would you like
that
me to
joke
play
is
it?
older than me, you, and him put together.
Still a good joke. And haven't you seen my act recently? It's full of old fucking jokes.
I can't believe we've sat here for no reason.
Thanks for joining us this week on Magic
On the
TV.
what? Just on Magic TV.
On Magic
Is this
TV.
even going to be posted?
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, it'll be out there.
Might be Thursday or Friday or whatever day.
Whatever day.
It'll be out there sometime.
Just for no reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll stick it up.
Well, you have to let me know if you put it up, because I'm going to tell David that I've committed him to teaching me how to do the mem deck
Okay.
on the channel. So you
So,
have to let me know what day.
I'm telling you right now, peeps. If you're going to the Magic Circle, if you're going to the, not the Magic Circle, if you're going to the Blackpool Magic Convention, by the time that rolls around, Matt will have learnt the mem deck.
I'm not promising that.
Matt will be selling my project from the 1914 on the mem deck, and he promised me he would be able to dem
No, I
everything,
didn't.
including that trick. So come and grill him at Blackpool.
I'm not promising anything.
Give him a number from 1 to 52, and he will tell you that card in mnemonic.
If somebody asks for a number from 152, I will give them something. It will be a fuck off. I'm busy. I'm
Test
doing
him.
shit.
He will learn.
Don't test me.
He will learn. You will learn.
I will
he
learn the mem
learn.
deck. I'm
By
not saying it's
Blackpool.
going to be done by Blackpool.
It'll be by Blackpool.
I'm not saying
it'll
it's
be
gonna
by
be by
Blackpool. You can do it.
No.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can
With
do it. You can do
everything
it.
else that I've got to do for Blackpool.
Stop bitching. You can do
Do you
it.
know how far away Blackpool is?
Yeah, it's only about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. It's exciting stuff. Only 6 weeks till you die on your arse. Anyway, thanks very much.
The reason I'm going to die on my arse is because I haven't got enough time to do half the things that you're getting me to do for Blackpool.
You wouldn't die on your arse if you learnt that. So there you go. There's a mem deck. Have fun.
I
Thanks very
might,
much.
well, all right, I might be doing the mem deck in the Bear Pit then.
Why not? Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back again very, very soon. I don't know what day this went up, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to join the Netrix.
Or if this ever goes up.
Don't forget to see us at
It might have
Blackpool.
just been a complete waste of time.
It's not a complete waste of time. You're fine. Okay? It's good. Bye, everyone. We'll see you again. Say bye, Matt. Say bye. Say bye. All of your adoring fans. Just say bye to them. Say bye. I'm so sorry. On behalf of Magic TV, I'd like to apologise for the grouchiness and the grumpiness of Matthew Cluley. He's unhappy because he doesn't know a mem deck. Don't be like Matt. Learn mnemonica. Right back at you.